The address is 1265 Lombardi Avenue. The place is known as Titletown. Welcome inside legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Los Angeles Chargers and the Green Bay Packers. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Off we go on a snowy night at Lambeau. This field ended about the 9. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. First carry here for Omarion Hampton. And he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now Herbert. They'll set up the screen to Hampton. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking them down for a loss.
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
This returnable from inside his own 40. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
40-yard line.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Once again, it's Jacobs. Room to run at the 35. And he will score! Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Packers. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. They'll start on the ground with Hampton. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Set. Home to right. Set.
They'll go again with Hampton, and that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Third down and 3.
Hey, ram. Lady. Set.
On play action now, Herbert. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Here's the punter now. And he's on to punt for the second time in this opening quarter. Ball security a must in these conditions. Fair catch called for and taken without issue.
29-yard line.
A run here with the rookie from Washington. Down the sideline, past the 45. And he is gone. 71 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay. McManus on for the point after. These kicks not a given in the snow, but this one is good. And the Packers move out on top, 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Duvernay on the return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Quick throw on the RPO to Harris. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. From the 24 now, here's second down and 9. Here's Hampton. And some good blocking, stringing up a gain of 9 as we get to third down.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
They'll let the fullback try to push the pot. Trying to use that big body to go forward. Going to get to the line of scrimmage, but nothing after that.
Well, Mike, I think our namesake, John Madden, would be very proud of this one. 3rd and inches. Let's just go old school, man. Give it to our fullback and let him pound his way up there, pick up the first down.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
Set.
Motion man is Harris. Now a toss, left side for Hampton. Room up the sideline at the 45. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. It's a big one for the Chargers. 36 yards.
We had a feeling coming into the game that they were going to get this guy plenty of touches, and you can see from this early success why. The defense is going to have to make some adjustments here because they have had no answers thus far.
Swing this one out to White. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. Call it a gain of 13. First down, L.A.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Chargers.
McConkey in motion.
Set.
On the ground, Hampton. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
Taken down at the 14-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and
8. Hook him up on a 2nd down and 8.
Set. 380. Set.
On play action, it's Herbert. On the run to the right. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot that they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Set.
Herbert going to try to throw on 3rd down. And he will get into the end zone. Omarion Hampton. Touchdown, Los Angeles. A touchdown, lucky number 13 on the season. Dicker is good with the extra point. And the Chargers are on the board. It's now 14-7. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Here's Darius Davis to return it. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
On the ready. Set, put. Set, go.
They'll begin here on the ground. He'll manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Dayon Henley there on the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 24-yard
They face 2nd down and 7.
Come on,
Throwing is Love. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. Good looking screenplay there. A gain of 11 and a 1st down.
ready up. Set. 33, yellow. Ready?
They'll turn and hand this one off. And it'll be brought down at the, well, your guess is as good as mine. Why don't we just say gained about 3 yards?
brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Completes this one. That's Christian Watson. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 50-yard line.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 6. This one is caught by Luke Musgrave. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
A gain of 17 yards. That's another.
So after one, 14-7 is our score. And we're back. Lambeau Field in just a moment. We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Down. Hut, hut.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs, running left. And he'll be out of bounds, down at the 20. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Well, I can promise you one thing. That's certainly not how that play was drawn up. I thought he did a nice job initially buying about as much time as he could, but realized there was nothing downfield developing, and he had to throw it short and didn't get anything positive.
Ready. Ready.
Now a give up the middle, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
Here we go. 45. Field, black. Ready.
From the gun, it's Love. This one just too far for the receiver, out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Brandon McManus and the field goal unit come on. This one from 39 yards out. McManus's kick is good. And the Packers build their cushion to 10. It's now 17-7.
I think apart from the wind, when you talk about kicking in the elements, Mike, I think the snow has to be the kicker's worst nightmare. It's just so hard to have the confidence that when you stick that plant foot, it's not going to give way. So give credit. That was really well done.
This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup to the 24. Javon Bullard there on the tackle.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-happy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
From the gun, it's Herbert. And that is incomplete.
And barring an aggressive decision here on fourth down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single first down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Now Love. And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time.
I I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
On second down, Love. That one caught. That's Matthew Golden. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
And after being shut down in the opening quarter, he makes his first catch here with that one. And they're going to need to continue to build off this if they plan on leaving here today with a win.
Ready.
Love to throw it on first down. This one complete. Right side, it's Watson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Dayon Henley there on the tackle.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
3rd and inches.
Let's go. Black swap. Set.
We'll try to run it here with Jacobs. And he will have a Packers first down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker, and they convert on 3rd and inches.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, they're able to get you down for a loss.
A gain there of 27 yards.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier.
And he's in! Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Green Bay. He's up to 21 touchdowns now. What a campaign. Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers up their lead. It's now 24-7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing, Herbert. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On 2nd down, here's Herbert. Duvernay with the grab. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
We'll try to run for it with Hampton. And he is going to have the Chargers first down. Able to convert, albeit not by much. They get it on 3rd and a yard.
And these are the tough yards you judge it back by, Mike. We used to say to our backs, hey, even if we don't block everyone, You've got to be your own blocker. Like, you have to find a way to get 1 yard and keep this drive alive, and I think he's able to pick up that first down by about 1 or 2 yards.
On first down, right back to Hampton. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Javon Bullard there on the tackle.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Take the handoff. Now Herbert. He'll swing this out to Hampton. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Herbert. Flush to his right. He runs with it. And he's able to take this for good yardage before sliding and hitting the deck to end the play.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
And the Chargers, first down.
On first down, it's Hampton. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A pickup there of 13. It's good for a Charger first down.
What we're seeing here in this first half, Mike, is an example of the offensive line, the running back, and the play caller all on the same page. The execution and the ability to continue to pick up chunk plays on the ground has been a great start for this offense.
He'll find his running back, Whiteford, and he'll be out of bounds, a pickup of 5.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells.
And he'll take it on in. Trey Harris, touchdown, LA. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead, and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line.
Got it.
On play action, Love. That's caught right side. It's the tight end Musgrave. And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Red, grill green, 33, yellow, 10.
Second down throw for Love. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
On the ready.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10.
Ready.
To throw is Love. They'll look to set up the screen here. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. That's timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their second as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half.
Red, yellow. Ready, ready. 45, smash, red. Green jack. Black chalk, 17. Slide blue. Blue strike. Ready?
On first down, it's Love. To the left side, in the hands of Watson. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
At the 32-yard line.
Love. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. Tucker Kraft was the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up second down.
Dropping a catchable ball is one of the worst feelings. It feels like the entire stadium is laughing at you, and all I know is firsthand, you just want to get another opportunity to put that one behind you.
Throwing on second down, Love. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. And the Chargers will get the ball at their own 17-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Herbert now on first down. They'll set up the screen to Hampton.
Herbert's pass complete to number 8, O'Brien Hampton. A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
We have hit halftime. We'll take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. From the 35, it's first and 10.
That's hut.
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll push forward like a little snow plow. Gain a yard as the snow intensifies.
A gain of a yard brings up second and 9.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 9. Back to throw is Love. He'll get this one out to Jacobs. And he's going to be out of bounds. Gain of just a couple. And now we've got third down coming up.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time. Play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He's got a man. That's Watson. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Here we go. Fight.
Here's Love to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3. From 29, here's second down and 7. And he'll get forward for a couple. Dayon Henley there on the tackle.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 4.
They go 5 receivers for third down and 4. From the gun, it's Love. Open man, left side, he's got it. That's number 40 on the season for him.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation. And that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he'll get about 5. Now it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. A run up the middle with Jacobs. And he's going to get belted at the end, but he keeps possession of the football. Setting up 1st and goal.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense. A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Now from the 7, it's 2nd and goal.
Ready.
We'll go play action with Love. That's caught by Golden, right side.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
Looking for that final yard. It's 3rd and goal.
Set, cut.
They'll try to run this one in. And he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force 4th down.
2nd and goal this close to the end zone. It makes sense, Mike, to keep the ball on the ground, but what you're not planning for is that you suffer a loss. So give credit to this defense. They've now changed the entire equation. It's 3rd and goal, but they're not so close anymore.
This has been quite the drive. 3 points would kind of feel like a letdown, so they're going to go for it here on 4th and goal. They'll go for it. Love escaping the pressure right. And this is hot. Wow, the decision to go pays off. Josh Jacobs, touchdown Packers. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon.
You just had a feeling that this might be coming, right? It's kind of been brewing all game. Like you see it so often on 4th down. The most difficult play to defend deep in the red zone is quarterback scramble. The defense lets the quarterback get outside the pocket. It puts so much pressure on your paced defenders in the secondary, and they can't latch on, and he takes it on himself.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. On play action. Now Herbert. Going left side. Complete to Harris. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
How about this sequence to start the drive? Back-to-back good games, 19 for this one.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. And the Chargers have the first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
So, from 37, here's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Looking middle, and he'll get it complete to McConkey. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. They get 12 yards on that pass. First down, L.A.
First down, Chargers.
Shotgun snap, and we give it to Hampton. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Way Walker, the linebacker, on the tackle.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 6.
Set.
Another run here with Hampton. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
From the gun, it's Herbert. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down.
You're out. Hey, easy. Go forward.
They'll go for it. It's Herbert. That's taken in. And he's going to have that first down. They didn't want to settle for 3. And now it's 1st and goal.
Chargers, first down.
Shotgun now for Herbert. And he's going to be taken down on a sack on what likely will wrap up play in this 3rd quarter.
9 yards. It's 2nd down.
So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Delta.
Herbert to throw. Oh, this pass rush dialed in right now. They get him again. Oh, and after the play, that is Justin Herbert, who's in need of some attention down there. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Ready, set.
He'll drop to throw. He'll let this go towards the end zone. And he's finally taken down, but a nice return will set them up at the 35.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. That's the way to get started, a pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ready?
They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. And trying to get any kind of burst in these conditions. The only burst is in the clouds. Slowed up, just a gain of a couple.
It's second and 8.
From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7.
Ready, ready.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
3rd down and 9.
Let's go now. Ready.
Now Love. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here. So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game. Great job here defensively, Mike. Make them snap the ball again. 2nd and 1, they're not conceding anything. Make it 3rd and 1, and see if your defense can come up again with a stop for no gain.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches.
Let's go. Hut.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. Oh, he won't get there. Looking for a cutback lane. It's never opened up. And now it's 4th down. Brandon McManus and the field goal unit come on. This a 48-yard attempt. Through the falling snow, the kick is good. And the Packers add on to their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On 1st down, Herbert. He'll swing this out to Hampton. And no chance to turn and go. That one's good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
They try the right side now with Hampton. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. 3rd and 9. To throw is Herbert. Now a shot here, deep middle. That is hard. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. That is a big play for L.A. 38 yards. 1st and 10. To throw, it's Herbert. They'll take this one up close to the 1st down marker. Spot it where the slide begins. That's a pickup of about 9.
Brings up 7th and 1. From the 16-yard line.
Open receiver, that's Harris. And the get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defense...
To the goal line and in. Omarion Hampton. Touchdown Chargers. Second touchdown for him in the game. Number 14 of the year. Point after now from Dicker. It's up and through. And the Chargers are able to cut into the deficit.
Chargers 21.
Even with 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning, they're going to try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Ready, break.
Now give on the ground. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Smith, red. Here we go. Ready.
Now give to Jacobs. He'll run right, and it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down. Now it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field, and as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside.
Ready.
You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches.
Down.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. And he will have a Packers first down. At least at first glance. They'll spot the football just beyond the marker. And they convert on 3rd and inches.
Come on.
They'll stay on the ground. And a nice run. Get them about 9. It'll bring up second down. The Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Right. Striker. 3-3. Ready.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
That's a heck of a stop there defensively, Mike. 2nd and inches, you're thinking the first down is pretty much a formality, but not for this defense. They pack it in tight, they sell out on the run, and they're going to force this team to snap it again on 3rd down.
And he will have a Packers first down as they're able to move the sticks with a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches.
And that's kind of a double whammy of sorts for this defense. Not only do you not get the 3rd down stop, but now this offense, Mike, they're able to bleed even more clock down with this fresh set of downs.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
Ready. Set.
They'll turn and hand this one off. A gain of 11. And it's 1st and goal.
2-possession lead, 4th quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stopping it.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this.
Set.
Here's
Ready.
a chance to put this game away. First down and goal.
Hut, hut.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee.
Here we go.
Second and goal. Now
Black,
it's from
95.
the 6-yard line.
Second.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So, it's a win for the Packers. Their perfect season continues here into the month of December. They continue to be the #1 team in all of football.